Anne from DMM Training and Development. Today I'm going to talk about loyalty. It's a really interesting subject because I often get asked about what my views are on it. And I see it from two different sides. Because to me, loyalty means somebody who works for a business and they're committed, they are engaged, they are an individual who understand the purpose of the business, they're willing to share their knowledge, they're willing to grow, they're willing to ask. That's loyalty. But I often come across organisations where people say to me, I've got a very, very, very loyal team. And then when we actually start talking, what we haven't got really is a loyal team. What we've got is a group of individuals who've been there a long time, and in fact they fear change, they fear sharing the knowledge just in case they may be replaced, they fear having to learn anything new. So actually, who are they loyal to? And that came up about a year ago. In fact, I was working with somebody who was managing a team of about 20 people. And he said, I've got a really, really, really loyal group of people. One lady had been there 35 years, somebody else had been there 42 years. And that's fantastic. And they worked hard. Without a doubt, they worked hard. However, were they productive? Questionable. And the discussion of having to do an office move came up. And it soon became very obvious actually that loyalty meant actually I don't like giving up my window seat that I've sat here for 10 years, as opposed to, yes, I fully understand why I've got to move because it's better for the business and we're taking on new people, etc., etc. And so therefore I do need to move, and we're getting new desks and everything is changing. So loyalty is a really, really interesting thing. And so I always think actually, as a leader, as a manager, you really need to be thinking about who your teams are, what they look like. And when they say they're very loyal, what do they mean by loyal? And really question it, because actually loyal very often in their mind means, well, I turn up at 9 and I go home at 5, but please don't really give me anything else to do. Please don't give me any more responsibility, because actually I quite like my job as it is. And change, well, I don't want change because, I'm fearful of change. So, it's good to have churn in a business. It's good to have movement of teams. I don't talk about turnover, actually. What I talk about is regrettable losses. So, if people leave, that's sometimes a good thing. Those ones who don't leave, those ones who say I'm very loyal to the business, maybe they're the ones sometimes who do need to go in the nicest possible way, of course. But it's one of those things that you need to look at as a boss, as to what your responsibility is in respect of, have you created this environment where people actually have slipped into maybe a more complacent way of working, and they see it as loyalty, as opposed to being there on board, engaged, and understanding where the business is going and what growth really, really means. So it's a question. Is loyalty a good thing? Is loyalty a bad thing? I think there's a mixture, but you've just got to make sure that it's the right type of loyalty who you have in your workforce. Anyway, food for thought. Have a great day.